The following contest is the men's WarGames match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, WarGames officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the WarGames begin!
The Bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original Bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event,
This man and the rest of the original Bloodline is under attack. The new Bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new Bloodline.
The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob.
The new Bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG Bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the Bloodline.
The OG Bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG Bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the WarGames structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more WarGames experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions just a matter of minutes.
From the top.
And does not get it.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Before WarGames officially starts, what do you guys think is
up high?
Wow, cross body! He may have just slowed Jacob down a bit there.
Jay's confidence really showed in that maneuver.
Spin kick to the midsection. the scales in their team's favor. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step lift off.
He's already bringing the numbers advantage, but he wants something more. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass. Top rope. Uso splash.
Jay nailed all of it.
Oh, what a kick.
Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
Things are no longer about to be even in this one, and he wants to make sure of that.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
Oh, right into a counter.
Good grief. That stop sign flew like it was a Frisbee.
Sami Zayn retaliates.
Ooh, sledgehammer to the body. This is not for a fan of heart.
And attacking the body here could be a smart strategy.
Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even. My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that. And there's...
Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
Looking like John Henry swinging the hammer like that.
Oh, man.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Just caught flush.
Old Bloodline, new Bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fight.
Zayn has this wrapped up.
Nice cross body.
And his core remains the focus here.
Every blow taking more of his breath away.
Jay ready to end things.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Hey guys, this is what WarGames is all about. Both Bloodlines bringing it in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Fought off with an elbow. Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in WarGames.
And it's clear that he is in excruciating pain here.
His body truly can't take much more of this. I hope we have medics standing by.
Into the cage now, and the numbers advantage is locked in.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later. The energy in here is palpable. Something truly special is unfolding before our eyes.
Jay taking his offense top rope.
Uso with the Uso splash.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside the structure.
Look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Byron.
thanks, Michael. Listen to this crowd. What a feeling.
And these superstars are feeling it too.
Has him up for the power slam.
Inverted DDT. He's going under the apron. He must certainly have a plan here. this team. Some close outbursts, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the... Oh my goodness. Unreal athleticism from Jacob Fatu. And it can be all over for Jay. Oh.
At this stage, there has to be some concern.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
Look at this, man, through the table.
Just a mess of wood and flesh after that.
And this is a challenge, guys.
Yeah, each blow to the head is worse.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out.
Bionic elbow.
Okay, well, Zayn, no doubt.
Sammy just ended this. Lands a knee.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation. And his body seems to be the preferred target.
Just bashing them with that hammer.
Sharp knee.
Stomping away, and then the knee right into the throat. That just knocked him a bit off balance.
And we're actually that might allow Jay to get the job done.
As it lined up for the kill shot.
Got the leg. Elbow finds its mark. He's slow to get up and unaware of the massive target on his back.
Now looking at Jay.
Crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
Nasty boot by Jay. Has Sammy ended it there.
And that
Up high.
Unstopped.
punch connects after another. And he's just been tossed aside into a new terrain. The next entrant incoming to even up the odds. Another vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that could ruin your whole balance.
Jacob and Jimmy Uso.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that? And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline WarGames.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Sit-out powerbomb.
Suplex into the neck breaker.
Measuring him now, lining him up.
Kick from the middle rope.
Nicely done. He can barely get his footing, and he has no...
Breaks up the submission.
What a save. Disrespectful.
Entering even more dangerous territory. Scaling the organ. That vicious streak of Jimmy Uso somewhat returning kind there.
Yeah, this is the hostility Jacob Fatu wanted to bring. Sammy with a big
Roman Reigns.
Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
And Jimmy realizing he's not the only one in this match willing to do anything it takes.
Yeah, Tomato came prepared for this matchup. Tossed clear across that gap and crashing down into the opposite ring.
This is how you target a body part.
Yeah, just hammering away at the torso.
Kick in the corner. Zayn
The following contest is the men's WarGames match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, WarGames officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the WarGames begin!
And gentlemen, it is time for the Bloodline WarGames. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the Bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new Bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true Bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. And Jay reverses. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Oh! And now Jay is getting beaten down.
Jacob Fatu is determined right now.
And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant. A lot to prove from the new Bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for WarGames as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside WarGames. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Blood. We're going to finish it off. Swanton bomb. How much longer can this really go on?
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point. Kicks to the cranium. Soaring. Crashing down with a huge set.
Incoming.
Timed his defense perfectly.
Oh. Got him where he wants him.
Up and
Falcon Arrow. Sending him all the way over to the next ring.
New entrant about to come in, and not a moment too soon. Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new Bloodline, he will truly be the main event of WarGames.
Uh-oh.
Just like that, Sami gets Zayn held close.
DDT! Jacob about to end this fight.
Devastating kick.
Oh, my goodness. Climbing up the WarGames cage, headed to the top. Blast off! What a splash!
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Crashing down.
Samoan drop.
He wants it one more time.
And looking at Jacob Fatu, and planted them with a well-executed DDT.
This could put a stop to Zayn.
Uh-oh, going up top now. Oh, top rope. This is going to be bad. This is not going to be good. Back superplex. We're going to finish it off.
Oof, no way home.
Countdown's on and get ready because this will give one team a greater number of combatants.
Thunderous impact.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many men believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come up high.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
Here it comes. Stay away from the worm.
Entering the ring and...
Look, able to free the arm and roll out. Great escape.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in WarGames.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in brawl. And there is no...
Both wrists captured. Nasty. Tonga Loa put a stamp on this one.
Oh, man, what a leg drop.
Timer is running out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage. Powerbomb.
There's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in WarGames.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Up high.
Looking out of the ring for reinforcements.
And driven down face first. Bam!
Assaulting the knee with purpose.
Hit by a flying stop sign. Had to be.
And guys, this is what WarGames is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
The onslaught to his core is continuing.
If he keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's going to be doubled over before long.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, is called...
What's Jacob Fatu's intentions here?
Implanted by the DDT.
Does Jimmy have any fight left?
That's yours in your head.
Enough is enough.
This is not looking good for him.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all.
Watch out!
Knee strike. And Tonga Loa pulls things out.
He just planting them with a DDT there. No surprise that what we're witnessing is trending.
Forget trending on social media. Promotion in the arena is charting on the Richter scale. Here we go, your favorite call.
Things could get ugly now as they head inside the cage. He came crashing down into a pit
On the middle rope. And he retaliates. Sami Zayn with a big boot.
The lights are out for Sikoa.
Good golly! Utilizing his power and tossing him across the rings.
The WWE Universe is on its feet.
And deservedly so. These superstars are... Tonga to the sky.
Oh man, he is fired up now. Jacob Fatu taking flight. The moonsault. Jacob about to end this fight.
He's setting this table on the guys. Someone's about to have a really bad night.
Flamed across the way.
He's finding himself in his
Bloodline War Games.
Oh, man.
Oh, got it tied up in a headbutt from behind. It could have gone. Right on the stomach creates the separation. Absolute chaos. War Games can now officially commence. Oh, foot just. Tonga twist.
Victory nearly in hand for Tonga.
Look at this, just cranking it out.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. Right to the leg. Oh, a handful of hand. That's disrespectful. He's looking like easy prey, about to fall into a trap.
Middle rope. There's a drop kick from the middle rope.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. He's headed up, might be going toward the top of this War Game structure.
Tonga being neutralized there.
Zayn getting the better of his opponent on that one.
Reigns' position at the head of the table being challenged there.
Sikoa making an example of his opponent.
Scaling this unforgiving War Games cage. Zayn has a move.
Sami Zayn, Blue Thunder Bomb.
Zayn trying to close this out. And the count doesn't even begin.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
He's in.
To the sky.
Solid driver.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
He makes the save. And we can't overlook how devastating that DDT was. And now here's Jimmy Uso. This could be the end of the night for Jey Uso. And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true Bloodline.
Here I